Hey folks, welcome back. Happy Cat Crypto here. So let's talk a little bit about the Terra Grants Foundation and where this is all kind of leading and who can really apply for this, because there's a lot of people out there across the board that can apply for this. Even if you're a community ambassador and you feel like you did work, then you should apply for this. And we're going to go over the proposal that passed today and what that kind of means and where that could kind of be heading. But firstly, let's just talk about this and talk about this grants kind of situation. So the Grants Foundation is setting aside 750 million LUNC tokens for distribution to applicants who are eligible to apply, and they'll be rewarded for their past work in supporting the community. So this could be all kinds of people, especially all of the people that worked inside Terra Rebels. I guess they would fall into the developers category. Now, all of the validators that were running their ships during the time when it was really bad and they were all, no one could get new delegates and everyone was stuck with what they had, and it really wasn't much on the broader scale of things. But now with the way things are, they're all doing really well again, and rewards are being paid out, people are getting new delegates, but this gives them the opportunity to get a little bit back, and it's the same for projects all within the time frame. So Exodus, Metagloria, Lunar Burning Nights, people like that are building, Miata as well. You can only apply for one category in this. Do remember that, folks. So do remember, if you feel like you fall into this, there's no harm in applying. The applications are not open yet, but I would think they would be opening. There you go. So opening December 3rd. I must admit, the way that they laid this out in the Agora text, I myself got a little bit confused because it went V1, V2, 3, and then V4, and then to this. So it wouldn't surprise me if certain people are confused, but December 3rd is when you can do your first application. So this in itself is going to help push things along. It's going to help provide more incentive for those currently working, and it gives a breathing opportunity for people that are, putting everything they've got into LUNC, and they're going to get a little bit back from that, and it will help the future of their projects, the future of developers, the future of validators, and so on and so forth. So this is really good. Now, a lot of people are sitting there saying, well, if we've got Ed's grant scheme, why do we have the community pool? And the simple fact is if you go through the Terra Grants Foundation scheme system, it's kind of like getting a golden sticker with a thumbs up on it from Edward Kim saying, we've done all the checks, we've looked into it, we've done what we needed to do, and they're pretty safe, and they want this much, from the community pool. And they would then put the proposal up, and it would look a lot better than, I guess, someone who wasn't very well known, doesn't have very many connections, not very well interweaved with the system, will still have an opportunity then to be seen in good light, instead of just seeing it as a small project that's never going to get anywhere, possibly could be a rug and stuff like that. So it doesn't stop anybody from applying in with the community pool and going through a community pool spend and not going through Ed's grant scheme. So do remember that. Now, if we go over to the governance, we go to past, you can see that the multi-signature wallet proposals passed. So what does this mean? Well, it means that the people behind this are then going to obviously take on the responsibility of everything that they've outlined in this proposal, meaning there's one thing in here that I really don't like, which is in the event that, it's not free from liabilities or claims and there's issues with this money, then the payout for the legal fees, I think, will come from our community pool, which in itself sucks, but that's kind of normal when you take on something like this across the board with anything. So this could be really good or it could be really bad. No one really knows, and that's why there's so many legal kind of statements inside that text. And honestly, regardless of what happens, regardless of someone giving a thumbs up on that money, I will not be taking a drop of it, just because of the simple fact is it's still strange to me that it would just be given to us. The current signers don't want nothing to do with it. There's a specific way that they want to hand it off, and things like that. So whoever does end up with this multi-signature wallet and stuff like that, like, I hope it does really, really, really good stuff, and I have no doubt that it will. But you know, here at the HTC factory, we really don't want nothing to do with anything like this, which could then possibly put, you know, if we say we got a grant from this money, we could then end up liable in some sort of money laundering scheme or something. I just, you know, you got to ask questions when someone's asked, you know. So we'll have to see what comes from the you know, this legal audit to see if these funds are tainted, got liabilities or got claims against them and stuff like that. So in essence, really good to see this. And at the same time, it was, you know, a lot of validators just abstained from this. 12 said yes, 11 said no. I myself abstained from it because there was 2 proposals at the same time, near proposing the same thing just through different routes. You know, we just didn't want nothing to do with it, and I specifically do not want nothing to do with this multi-signature wallet that's going to be put forward. I mean, all of the people that were originally named don't want anything to do with it. If you go through the Agora text, you can see in there from Terra Rebel representatives, I'll get it up because I saw someone was like, no they're not, no they're not, this is Terra Rebels doing this, and it's definitely not Terra Rebels doing this. To find Rex's comment. Hello, our stance has not changed. Terra Rebels as an organisation has nothing to do with these funds, and it is to my understand that we want nothing to do with these funds as well. Terra Rebels will remain independent and have decided to completely disconnect ourselves from this topic. And Rex is the TR representative. If he's going through and making this quite clear on Agora texts, then, you know, it leaves so many things. But, you know, to the people that are doing this, fair play to them. They've got a lot of courage to do something like this. It's a huge legal weight to take on, and, you know, hope it goes really well, and hopefully it, you know, provides some sort of, you know, sustenance for all the people that are willing to take that leap of faith, so to speak. So we'll have to see where this one goes now and where it all leads to and stuff like that. I'm going to leave a link to the Terra Grants Foundation in the description for this video, just in case there's anybody here that would like to apply and stuff like that. Do remember, you are going to need to apply within the said times, and it, like I said, it's only 1 category per team. 1 category per team. Do keep that in mind. Folks, stay safe, beware of scammers, beware of doppelgangers, beware of anybody posting WhatsApp numbers, anything like that, and I will catch you in the next one.